incredible explosion that we're seeing in the chart and breaking of all the most important levels. Will this turn out to be a fake out? And is this a shorting opportunity of our lifetime? So let's examine this together. Let me give you all the facts and then actually announce my decision and show you my trade if I've actually decided to open a short trade here. So as always, guys, please watch this video from the beginning and until the end. If you just read the title and later, say, Thomas, you are an idiot, my friend. Always watch the video from the beginning and until the end and every single one of my videos. And for that, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. So you're always notified when I make a new upload. So first things first, before I give you some news, and there is also a huge explosion in the price could be happening today because there's very important data coming out. So that's why please watch the entire video. I'm going to give you everything in due time today. So let's try to get this under 10 minutes today, but I don't promise you anything. So when it comes to the time, it's always a freestyle. So let's do it. First of all, let's go over some technicals and let's just give the credit to Bitcoin where it's due because these are just very important lines historically for us without the logarithmic. And right now we're actually breaking above this very important resistance. It used to be very important support for us, especially in the bull market. Whenever we are breaking above this, we're actually entering the bull territory. And remember, when we were breaking this here, a lot of people said, oh, well, we're going to be correcting to the downside. So is this going to be the same situation and we're just going to keep pumping and pumping? Or once again, is this going to turn into a fake out and lower prices before actual continuation and the shakeout of all the hamsters and idiots? So let's just examine this together. But it is very important for us to see that we do have some volume and we are breaking above. I mean, this is a weekly chart and we are breaking above just historic maximums right now. And also, if we're going to just zoom into this chart right here, what are we going to find very quickly is that we're also breaking above very important level of about 48K. 48K has also been historically for us quite important. And as you can see, we're actually breaking above it. There seems to be nothing stopping Bitcoin right now. There is so much volume. Also, Ethereum is going into like 26.5. And actually on Ethereum, if you've taken this long, because again, I missed it by $17 freaking, which I'm pissed about it, but I own a lot of Ethereum, so I'm still very happy to see the up move. And currently, if you've taken a long trade from right here, where I told you there is a longing area, 2150 to 2350, right now we're in our first take profit zone for just this quick swing trade. The next one will be right here, the next one here. And remember, guys, where you can trade, and that is over on Bybit. And the biggest bonus is the most reliable exchange, and also which grants you access to my trading community, which is the reason link to the down description of this video. So if you don't have an account here or you have one, but you could create a new one to claim incredible bonuses and also become part of an incredible community, then this is literally the time you do it. You do it today. So use my link to Bybit down description of this video or BitGet. But Bybit gives you the biggest bonuses by far, and you can claim up to $30,000 in initial deposit bonuses. It is real. So you can actually claim these bonuses for your own trading. Everything is in the reward center once you create the account using my link down description. And even if you already have an account, you can create a new one with another form of ID. Maybe your previous one maybe used your passport. In this one, you can use your driver's license and actually move to this new account, which is going to give you all these insane bonuses. But most importantly, outside the reliability, the size, the liquidity, the most importantly, all deposited users with my link get access to my Crypto Signals community for absolutely free. And this community, my friend, is the place where you really want to be. Let me show you. Once you come into this community, right here, VIP Signals, this is where you want to be. There is a bot. So once you've created an account with my link to Bybit, take your UID within like 24 hours for the bot to update because we are feeding it data 24/7. And you will have an instruction here of how to actually use the bot and get into the community. And these are right here, trade results. This is all just posted by our members. 40%, 300%, 500%, 500%. This is insane. This is insane. This is unedited. This is posted by our members. So if you're not in this community, I don't know what the hell you're doing. And it's free for Bybit traders who've used my link. And the VIP trades actually post everything here. And we post all the setups. So we post swing trades, day trades, scalp trades, altcoin plays, Bitcoin, Ethereum, with explanations, liquidity market makers. And it's not some head and shoulders pattern for clowns and idiots. This is real shit, liquidity market makers, really deep stuff. And our success rate is insane. We've made insane money together. So if you want to be part of this, use my link to Bybit, down description of this video, and join this community right now because we're going to be making millionaires in this bull market. So make sure to be part of this right now. So going back to the chart, right now, we've actually, the next target for us actually is the edge of the area that I've discussed, well, just the bullish target, but we're going to discuss whether I'm going to be actually shorting Bitcoin right now or not. So I'm going to get to this in just a second after I'm going to give you all the data and details. So we're actually on our way to the target that I've been speaking about, that by February 2024, we should, by the end of February of this month, we should be in the vicinity of 52 to 58,000. So we're coming up on it. And our next resistance before the all-time high resistance will be like 58K. So far we've broken 48,000 and we're at 50, which is insane. And if you actually, what I want you to pay attention to, look at how powerful the price moves regardless of sell the news of the ETF. Usually there is, we're going to have some pullbacks, but we're not seeing any pullbacks. So this is one piece of the puzzle I really want you to understand right now. But let's move on. Let's discuss something of utmost importance. And that is this right here. So for us to decide whether we're going to be taking this kind of a shorting signal, because there is a shorting signal, or we are actually going to trust this whole entire history of the price action of this asset class and actually wait for the next resistance, which is going to become the major resistance of its long-term logarithmic curve, actually is coming in at like 58K, and the next one is coming in at like 90K, but this is the logarithmic targets. So, and arguably, seeing this whole very bloody bear market, we could see that we have been undervalued for quite some time. But again, let's go back to this basic chart and let's go back to the analysis of what we can expect from the price. Will it turn into another fake out, just like right here? We had very nice dump, and I called this dump. I told you that once we touch the area of around 50K, 49, 50K, there could be a dump because this is the sell the news of the ETF. And look, we went all the way down to 38.5, which was $500 away from my longing area and my accumulation area, but so be it. But anyway, let's just jump into this and let me give you some context for us to conclude whether we're shorting Bitcoin today or not. And this is the first piece of the puzzle, which was yesterday's. Yesterday's net inflow into spot Bitcoin ETFs was 500 million. Look, and it is actually growing. It is insane. 500 million, $500 million per day in one single day. This is incredible. And there are currently 3,120 ETFs in the US, and the actual IBIT, which is the BlackRock Spot Bitcoin ETF, is number 12 in size already, in volume. Already 1 month after launch. How insane is this? This just shows demand. And there isn't much more supply. And guess what? The halving is coming up where the supply is going to, from miners at least, is going to be slashed in half. So and now, look at this here. Never before has an ETF reached 3 billion assets under management in less than 30 days. And so far, we actually had 5,500 ETFs launched in history. And both BlackRock and Fidelity's Bitcoin spot ETFs have just done it. Both of them. 2 of them in the first month. Never in history. The same thing goes for MVRV score. This is actually the score that we've been talking about so much in the bear market, which actually gives us a lot of interesting data. I'm not going to go too much depth as to what it means, but what you need to understand is this is more on-chain and a very interesting metric, and actually historically has shown very good returns and results based on its signals. And right now it's signaling the same thing it has been signaling before every single bull market before. So we are standing in this territory. And before I give you my conclusion, given all of that, whether I'm going to be shorting Bitcoin right now, let me give you also a piece of the puzzle that is very important for today, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, which is going to be literally in a couple of hours from now. That's going to be the